Morning, everyone. We are Group 185. Today, we are presenting our study that's titled Global Overview of Observed Crocodile Population. And we will walk you through our findings. This project was a team effort. Yu Huang and Yu Miyangxu spearhead our data visualization, while our entire group cooperated on the initial data sourcing and research framework. The table of contents including four parts from background, summary, analysis to conclusion. Our first part is background, and here we provide a general overview of fundamental data characteristics and research background. Our research is built on the data set of 1,000 global observations from Kango. Before we begin our analysis, we perform rigorous data cleaning. We filter out incomplete records and standardize species names to ensure that our interactive maps and growth charts were as accurate as possible. We focus on the fundamental characteristic of data sets to set a strong baseline for our research. The next part is the summary. We try to provide a general overview of the distribution of crocodiles and population for each species. So please direct your attention to this line chart. The line green line track the actual observations over the last 2 decades. You will notice significant fluctuation with a sharp decline in 2024 to a historic low of approximately 37 individuals. The dark green segment represents our focus through 2025 and 2028, while it predicts a stabilization around 47. The shaded green area or confidence interval remind us that the environment uncertainty remains high, necessitating the ongoing monitoring we are advocating for. The donut chart breaks down the composition of our 1,000 observation. The most striking takeaway is the evenness of the distribution, with the New Guinea crocodile at about 6.8% and the American crocodile at 6.6%. No single species dominate the ecologically. This reflects a healthy diversity and shows that our data captures a wide range of specialized adaptation across global habitats. The next one is analysis. In this part, we will try to provide a detailed analysis about different features of crocodile. So here is the highlights of our research. It is an interactive crocodile species explorer, and we try to use it for the interactive tree panel system by selecting a species from the center filter. The map on the left instantly highlights the geographical range, while the right panel posts the real-time Wikipedia definition. For instance, we filter in for crocodiles Harley, which is isolated, is narrow range in southern New Guinea. This integration of the real data geographically and literaturally allows the researcher to conduct comprehensive background checks on this species in this second. These draw bar charts compare the average of physical metrics across four line stages. Whether looking at the length of the left or weight on the right, growth is clearly synchronous, adult lead by a significant margin in both categories. The massive leap from a hatchling to an adult suggests that their requirements for a habitat and food resource shift dramatically as they mature. which is a critical consideration for conservation. So overall, this diagram clearly illustrates that crocodile growth and development constitute a continuous process characterized by a distinct stage, where embodied length and weight increase synchronously with age. We also have multi-dimensional analysis of crocodile, which emphasize the metrics and ecologically preference. Finally, let's look at this correlation. The scatter point on the sieve reveals on the non-linear relationship. As length increases, the weight grows exponentially. That outlier in the top right corner represents the saltwater crocodile. The undisputed gain of our study to the right is the horizontal bar chart reveals their real estimate preference, and the rivers and marshes far outpace other habitat in terms of size sightings. This clarifies exactly where our conservation red lines should be drawn. These aren't just body of water, they are lifelines for these apex predators. And we can check the left. The left body length versus the weight chart illustrate the size distribution across in different crocodile species, and the right-hand habitat type pie chart reveals the selected species degree for preference for their specific habitats. So here is one example for selecting a type. When you interact with the icons, corresponding data will be generated here. So in our conclusion, in the end, we will try to provide a conclusion for this analysis and make a recommendation for crocodile conversation. In conclusion, our study highlights that while the population diversity is currently balanced, the recent dip in numbers is to call to action. There are three main conclusions that we will try to provide. The first one is the diversity balance. The global observations are distributed fairly evenly across the species, which reflect a strong ecologic adaptability in different regions. And the second one is growth synchrony. Crocodile growth is a continuous process while body length and weight show a significant positive correlation across the life stages. For population fluctuation, we try to find observation that reached a low point in 2024, while forecasts show a recovery. Ongoing monitor is essential to mitigate environmental risk. Our data shows that while diversity is currently balanced, the recent dip in numbers is call for vigilance. So, to protect these Asian predators, we recommend prioritizing habitat protection for rivers and marshes, and launching target monitoring for endemic species like the Cocolobus hali. And we also need to investigating how climate change and the wetland degradation might affect future hatching patterns. So here, data-driven monitoring is our best tool for ensuring their survival. In the end, protecting biodiversity means protecting the ecosystems we rely on. We need to pay attention to more preservation for the risk categories. Thank you for your time, and we are now open to any question. Thank you.